Top 5 vegetables every senior should eat to lower blood pressure naturally. Blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason. You can feel fine for years while damage builds up inside your arteries. But food can change that story. Every bite can either tighten or relax those arteries, and the vegetables you choose each day matter more than you think. Today, we're focusing on 5 vegetables every senior should eat to lower blood pressure naturally, support heart health, and balance sodium levels. Each one is proven by nutrition science and easy to find in any local market. You'll learn how much to eat, what mistakes to avoid, and one clever trick that helps your body absorb their nutrients better. Don't miss the 5th vegetable because it's something most of us eat raw without realizing its full potential to calm blood pressure. Let's begin with the smooth, dark green leaf that's practically medicine in food form, spinach. Spinach is often called a superfood for good reason. It is packed with nutrients that directly help manage blood pressure. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains about 558 milligrams of potassium, which is a mineral that keeps sodium levels balanced and helps the muscles in your blood vessels relax. When sodium gets too high, it holds onto extra fluid in the body, which raises the pressure inside your arteries. Potassium works as the natural counterbalance, helping your kidneys flush out the extra sodium and easing that strain. Many people who struggle with high blood pressure actually get too little potassium each day, so adding spinach can make a noticeable difference. Spinach also contains natural nitrates that the body turns into nitric oxide, a molecule that widens blood vessels and improves circulation. Research from the University of Reading found that people who regularly eat nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach show better blood flow and lower systolic pressure. When arteries stay flexible and open, the heart does not have to work as hard to pump blood through them. That makes this simple green a quiet but powerful protector for your heart and arteries. Another benefit comes from magnesium and folate, 2 nutrients that support the inner lining of your blood vessels, called the endothelium. The endothelium controls when vessels expand and contract. If it gets damaged, the arteries stiffen and blood pressure starts to rise. Magnesium helps the muscles in the artery walls relax, while folate supports cell repair and reduces inflammation inside those walls. Together, they help maintain a healthy rhythm in your circulatory system. So, how much spinach should you eat? About 1 to 1.5 cups cooked or 2 cups raw in salads is enough for daily support. Eating spinach at lunch or early dinner is best because your body uses potassium and nitrates more effectively during the day. It also helps avoid late-night digestion that can disturb sleep. Try blending it into smoothies, adding it to omelettes, or lightly sautéing it with olive oil. Don't cook it for too long because overcooking destroys those delicate nitrates. A quick steam or gentle stir-fry keeps its bright green color and its full nutritional power. When buying spinach, look for leaves that are firm, crisp, and deep green. Pale or yellow leaves mean they have lost nutrients. If you prefer frozen spinach, check that the label says no added salt. That small detail matters because excess sodium can undo all the good you are trying to achieve. Organic spinach is also a smart choice since leafy greens can hold pesticide residue on their surface. One mistake many people make is buying canned spinach. Just 1 serving can contain more than 400 milligrams of sodium, which can raise blood pressure instead of lowering it. Another common mistake is boiling spinach for too long, which washes away its nitrates and minerals. Light steaming is always better. Also, if you take blood-thinning medication, be mindful of spinach's high vitamin K content, since vitamin K can affect how those medications work. Do you usually eat spinach raw in salads or prefer it cooked? And have you noticed any difference in how you feel after adding more greens to your meals? Think about that, because how you prepare it can really change its impact. Next up, let's crunch into something colourful that delivers a sweet way to open up blood vessels and fight stiffness. Get ready for beetroot. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from and how your blood pressure journey is going right now. If you're working to keep your blood pressure balanced naturally, make sure to subscribe to Cardivive and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you and make sure every video brings real value to your health. Beetroot is one of the most effective vegetables for lowering blood pressure naturally. It is loaded with compounds that directly affect how your arteries function. The deep red color of beetroot comes from pigments called betalains, which are powerful antioxidants that protect the inner walls of your blood vessels from oxidative stress. When these vessel walls stay smooth and flexible, blood can flow more freely, reducing the effort your heart must make to push blood through. Oxidative stress, caused by unstable molecules called free radicals, is one of the main triggers for inflammation inside arteries. Over time, this inflammation stiffens the vessels and drives blood pressure higher, so reducing it makes a big difference for heart health. Beetroot is also rich in natural nitrates, about 250 milligrams per 100 grams. The body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that signals the arteries to relax and widen. This process helps to lower systolic pressure, which is the top number in a blood pressure reading, and shows how much force your heart uses to pump blood with each beat. Research from Queen Mary University of London found that people who consumed beet juice daily experienced a measurable drop in blood pressure within a week. Nitric oxide not only relaxes the arteries, but also improves oxygen delivery to the muscles and brain, which supports better stamina and clearer thinking. Another key nutrient in beetroot is folate, which plays a big role in controlling a compound called homocysteine. When homocysteine levels rise too high, it can irritate blood vessel walls and make them less elastic. Folate helps break down this compound, keeping arteries supple and strong. This is especially important for seniors because natural folate absorption can decrease with age. By including beetroot regularly, you support better heart function and reduce long-term risk of vascular damage. When it comes to eating beetroot, about half to 1 cup cooked each day or 4 ounces of beet juice is an effective amount. Raw grated beet adds a satisfying crunch to salads, while roasting brings out its natural sweetness. Mixing roasted beets with a drizzle of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon not only tastes good, but also helps your body absorb antioxidants more efficiently. Olive oil's healthy fats enhance the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients found in the beet, while lemon's mild acidity helps balance the earthy flavor. A refreshing option is a beet and berry smoothie. Blend half a cooked beet with half a banana, a handful of blueberries, and a cup of unsweetened almond milk. This drink provides nitrates, potassium, and natural antioxidants from berries that work together to support blood pressure control. It is best to have it mid-morning because that timing allows your body to use nitrates throughout the day when your blood pressure is usually highest. When shopping for beets, choose small to medium ones that feel firm and have crisp green tops. Those greens are full of minerals and can be sautéed just like spinach. Avoid pre-pickled beets because the high sodium and vinegar can cancel out many of the heart benefits. Store fresh beets wrapped in the refrigerator, and they will last up to 10 days without losing their nutrients. One common mistake people make is drinking too much beet juice without fiber. This can cause a quick rise in blood sugar, especially in seniors. It is always better to combine juice with some fiber from fruits or whole vegetables. Some people also notice their urine or stool turning pink after eating beets. That is harmless and simply shows the pigments passing through your system. Also, try not to mix large amounts of beet juice with caffeine, since caffeine can tighten arteries and limit nitric oxide's relaxing effects. Have you ever tried adding beets to your meals instead of drinking them as juice? It might surprise you how different the results can be. Cooking methods and timing can change how well your body absorbs those natural nitrates, so experimenting can really pay off. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message truly matters and helps Cardivive reach more people who are trying to support their heart health naturally. If you believe others deserve this kind of knowledge too, go ahead and tap that thumbs up right now. Next up is a crisp green cruciferous hero with a compound so powerful that researchers from Johns Hopkins University have studied it for decades. Say hello to broccoli. Broccoli is one of the most nutrient-dense vegetables you can eat for heart and artery health. It is filled with natural compounds that directly protect your blood vessels and keep them functioning smoothly. One of its key compounds is sulforaphane, which activates special antioxidant enzymes inside your cells. These enzymes work like a built-in cleaning system that removes toxins and reduces inflammation in the lining of your arteries. The healthier this lining stays, the less likely plaque or stiffness will develop over time. Researchers at the University of Illinois found that sulforaphane can even help damaged cells in blood vessel walls repair themselves, improving the overall flexibility of arteries and supporting steady blood flow. Another important part of broccoli's strength comes from its vitamin C content. Just 1 cup provides more than the entire daily recommended amount. Vitamin C helps your body produce collagen, which gives structure to artery walls and keeps them elastic. When arteries lose their flexibility, they can harden and raise blood pressure. Consistent intake of vitamin C from foods like broccoli helps prevent that process by maintaining the strength and flexibility of the arteries. At the same time, this vitamin acts as a strong antioxidant, neutralizing harmful molecules before they can irritate vessel tissues. Broccoli also delivers potassium, around 460 milligrams per cup, which supports the balance between sodium and fluid in your body. Potassium helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium, reducing water retention and pressure in the bloodstream. Along with that, the calcium in broccoli plays a stabilizing role by helping the blood vessels contract and relax properly. When these minerals work together, they create an environment where blood pressure stays steady and the heart does not need to overwork. Cooking broccoli the right way makes a big difference. Light steaming for about 5 minutes is ideal because it helps keep sulforaphane active. Overcooking, especially boiling, can destroy more than half of the antioxidants and reduce its benefits dramatically. Roasting is another good method since it keeps the flavor intact while preserving nutrients. Try adding a drizzle of olive oil and a little lemon zest. The olive oil helps your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients, while the lemon enhances the flavor and adds extra vitamin C for even greater antioxidant power. Many seniors avoid broccoli because they find its taste too strong or bitter. What is your favorite way to make it taste better without losing nutrients? Maybe roasting it with a hint of garlic or blending it into soups with other vegetables works for you. Share your trick because sometimes a small change in preparation makes this powerful vegetable much easier to enjoy. When buying broccoli, look for firm heads with tightly packed, deep green florets and no yellow spots. Yellowing means it is past its prime and has lost some nutrients. Frozen broccoli is also a good option, as long as there are no added sauces or salt. Keep fresh broccoli in the crisper drawer of your refrigerator and try to use it within 4 days. That keeps the vitamin content high and prevents it from turning soft. Avoid versions drenched in butter because saturated fats can counteract the heart-friendly effects you are aiming for. Supplements may sound convenient, but they cannot match the full range of active plant compounds that come from the whole vegetable itself. Each nutrient in broccoli works with the others in a natural balance that science has yet to replicate in a pill. Now, let's turn to something that adds crunch, flavor, and a burst of circulation-boosting vitamin C. Ready your knife for celery. Celery might look like a simple, crunchy snack, but it has an impressive ability to support healthy blood pressure and circulation. The key reason lies in a group of natural plant chemicals called phthalides. These compounds relax the smooth muscles in the walls of arteries, helping them widen and allow blood to flow more freely. When arteries are more relaxed, the heart does not have to push as hard, which can help reduce both systolic and diastolic pressure. Research from the University of Chicago found that celery extract containing phthalides significantly improved arterial flexibility in people with mild hypertension. This means that consistent intake of celery can help create a smoother rhythm in the cardiovascular system without depending on synthetic supplements. Celery also contains a special balance of sodium and potassium that naturally promotes healthy fluid movement in the body. This balance gives celery a mild diuretic effect, meaning it helps your body release excess water and sodium through urine, but without causing dehydration. Many processed foods contain excessive sodium that traps fluid inside tissues, raising blood pressure. Celery's natural combination of minerals helps correct this imbalance and supports kidney function. Each stalk also provides antioxidants, such as apigenin and luteolin, which fight vascular inflammation that can damage artery walls. When inflammation decreases, blood vessels become more elastic, and blood pressure stays in a more stable range. Now, let's look more closely at how to include celery in daily meals. Having 3 to 4 stalks a day or half a cup of chopped celery in soups or salads is an easy and effective way to get its full benefits. Celery pairs well with protein-based meals because its minerals help with electrolyte balance during digestion. Drinking a small glass of fresh celery and apple juice in the morning can also boost the natural diuretic action and gently support detoxification. Adding diced celery to chicken or vegetable soup not only gives it texture and crunch, but also ensures a steady supply of potassium and antioxidants through the day. Cooking does not significantly reduce celery's nutrient value if it is lightly simmered rather than overboiled. When shopping for celery, pick stalks that are crisp and firm with a bright green color. They should snap easily when bent. Avoid stalks that look hollow, soft, or wilted, because that means they have lost moisture and important electrolytes. Storing celery upright in a glass of water or wrapped loosely in foil helps it stay fresh and hydrated longer. Keeping it near fruits like apples in the refrigerator can even improve its aroma slightly because of natural ethylene exchange. Although celery is safe for most people, too much of it can cause problems. Eating more than 8 stalks a day may throw off the sodium balance in your body, which can lead to fatigue or lightheadedness. Celery seed supplements should be used cautiously because they can increase the effects of prescription diuretics. Always check with your doctor before using concentrated celery extracts if you are on medication for blood pressure. Also, celery often carries pesticide residues, so wash it thoroughly under running water and use a vegetable brush when possible. Now we move on to something more colourful and flavourful that adds both sweetness and spice while flooding your body with antioxidants that protect your arteries. Get ready for the vibrant bell peppers. Bell peppers add more than just colour to your plate. They are one of the most concentrated natural sources of vitamin C, a nutrient that directly supports healthy blood pressure and vascular strength. One medium pepper provides more than 1.5 times the daily recommended intake of vitamin C, which helps your body stabilize nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule that signals blood vessels to relax, improving circulation and lowering arterial tension. Research from the National Institutes of Health has shown that people with higher vitamin C levels in their blood tend to have healthier arteries and lower blood pressure overall. The vitamin also helps repair the delicate lining of blood vessels that can be damaged by oxidative stress, a common issue as we age. Bell peppers also contain carotenoids, including beta-cryptoxanthin, lutein, and zeaxanthin, which help protect the arteries from stiffness and maintain smooth blood flow. These plant pigments act as antioxidants that neutralize free radicals before they can oxidize cholesterol or damage vessel walls. Over time, this reduces the risk of buildup inside arteries, keeping them flexible and responsive. Although bell peppers are mild in flavor, they still contain a small amount of capsaicinoids, the compounds responsible for the heat in chili peppers. These compounds can promote mild vasodilation, meaning they help expand blood vessels slightly, easing pressure on the cardiovascular system. Each cup of bell pepper also provides hydration support, since the vegetable is made up of more than 90% water. This high water content helps maintain kidney function by supporting the removal of waste and excess sodium from the body. Proper hydration keeps blood volume balanced, which in turn prevents unnecessary strain on the heart. For people who often struggle with water intake, adding bell peppers to meals can be a simple way to stay hydrated while nourishing the heart at the same time. Let's take a closer look at how to eat them for maximum benefit. Having 1 cup of sliced bell peppers each day, either raw or lightly roasted, gives you a steady supply of vitamins and minerals. Raw peppers retain the most vitamin C, while gentle roasting enhances the sweetness and makes them easier to digest. Avoid frying them at high temperatures, since that destroys a large portion of vitamin C and healthy antioxidants. Combining peppers with olive oil or avocado helps your body absorb carotenoids more effectively because these pigments are fat-soluble. They also work beautifully in stir-fries, salads, fajitas, or simply as crunchy snacks with hummus. When choosing peppers, go for firm ones with shiny, smooth skin and bright colors. Red and yellow peppers usually contain more antioxidants and a sweeter taste than green varieties. Avoid those with wrinkles or soft spots, as they have lost moisture and nutrients. Organic peppers are ideal when available, but if you buy conventional ones, make sure to wash them thoroughly, since pesticide residues are often found on the outer skin. You can soak them briefly in a mix of water and baking soda for better cleaning. Many people wonder if the color of a pepper makes a big difference in nutrition. The answer is yes. Red peppers are the ripest and have the highest concentration of carotenoids and vitamin C, while green peppers are younger and slightly more bitter, but still beneficial. Which color do you prefer to include in your meals? And have you noticed any difference in taste or digestion when eating them raw compared to cooked? Share your thoughts, because small eating habits like these can make a big difference in how your body reacts to food. Now that we've covered the top 5 vegetables seniors can eat to lower blood pressure naturally, what if you could boost their effect with one simple evening habit? Let's move toward a circulation-enhancing practice called the evening stretch and flex routine. The evening stretch and flex routine might seem simple, but for many people, it can make a real difference in how the body manages blood pressure overnight. Gentle stretching helps blood vessels stay flexible, which supports smoother circulation and allows the heart to pump more efficiently with less resistance. The Cleveland Clinic has reported that just 10 to 15 minutes of light flexibility work before bed can noticeably reduce nighttime blood pressure spikes. This happens because stretching stimulates the endothelium, the thin lining inside the arteries, to release nitric oxide, a natural compound that signals the blood vessels to widen and relax. When blood moves freely, the heart does not need to push as hard, and pressure naturally steadies. Let's take a more detailed look at how to do it correctly. Focus mainly on stretches for your legs and hips, as these are the largest muscle groups that tend to hold fluid throughout the day. Try seated hamstring stretches, calf stretches while standing against a wall, and gentle torso twists to open circulation through your core. Combine each stretch with slow, steady breathing. Take a deep breath in for 5 seconds, then exhale slowly for 7 seconds. This breathing pattern activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body responsible for relaxation and heart rate control. End your session with a simple 2-minute leg lift supported against a wall. This position helps venous return, meaning it lets blood flow easily from your legs back towards your heart. It can also reduce swelling in the ankles, which often affects circulation balance in older adults. The best time to practice this routine is 30 to 60 minutes before sleep, giving your body enough time to calm down while still benefiting from the improved blood flow. Some people stretch too aggressively or immediately after a heavy meal, which can backfire. Overstretching increases muscle tension and releases stress hormones that may temporarily raise blood pressure. It is better to stretch lightly and wait at least 45 minutes after eating to avoid this. Consistency matters more than intensity. Doing it every night, even on days when you have been mostly sedentary, keeps circulation stable and prevents pressure spikes. You can make it more relaxing by sipping a cup of chamomile or hibiscus tea before starting, both of which naturally help lower blood pressure and prepare your body for rest. Now, let's bring everything together into a quick summary checklist you can follow easily every day. Spinach offers potassium and nitrates that ease arterial tension. Beetroot boosts nitric oxide for smoother circulation. Broccoli provides sulforaphane and vitamin C to maintain flexibility in artery walls. Celery contributes patholides and essential minerals that promote natural fluid balance. Bell peppers deliver vitamin C and carotenoids that repair and protect blood vessels. Finally, the evening stretch and flex routine calms the body and steadies nighttime blood pressure. Keep these small steps consistent, and your heart will thank you with strength and balance every single day. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Cardivive. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered something that can make a real difference in your blood pressure health, type the word relief in the comments.